Watkins.
Yeah, look for the Slingers to attack in the interior to start with John Fields. Scored 70 points in game one from the interior, shooting 66%, and that was the difference in that game.
And as you said, Scotty straight at Jaron Young, and Jaron Young taking the short route to the basket. Little L-shaped cut move on that right baseline. So 2-0 Singapore drawing first blood. Here is McKinney. McKinney on that left-hand side gets the ball into Watkins. Watkins going man-to-man up against Fields. Out comes Alexander on McKinney. Somebody's got to be open. Wide open look from the left is good. And that was King. Check that, number 20. Yes, it was Derek King. He had a good game for Macau last game in Macau. So 3-2 in favor of Macau. Desmond yo-yoing down that right-hand side, getting the ball over to Jaron Young. Desmond pops it from the free throw line, no good. Watkins there to clean it up, 1 and out. Back comes McKinney and company down that left-hand side. Now they switch sides. DeWarwick, Spencer there with the left hand. Wide open look from that right side again from three. If it goes, it does not. Shot there by Liu Zihao, played with the CBA for all those years with Guangzhou. Delvin Go immediately trying to get more action. But that does put a crimp in your style. 1 of 2 there. Singapore shot 83% from the line on Wednesday night. McKinney again, there's the double team. Reaching in, and a foul that will go on.
Element, a little different look that Macau now has to think about.
That's right, trying to send a message to Michael McKinney that he is not going to have the room to roam around like he did last game in Macau. McKinney, right-hand dribble, finds a space in the lane, back outside to Liu with the shot. Front rims that one, no good. Off it goes. Nice job by Delvin Go to get it to Jaron Young. Jaron Young, one man to beat. Spencer, hesitation move. Up it goes to follow. Out of bounds it goes, saved. And it'll last.
To have him finishing uncontested at the rim.
So Alexander from the baseline gets it straight into Fields. Busted assignment there. Watkins did not slide over, giving a free rein there for Fields, who wasted no time in dumping it in. 5-3 Slingers. DeWarwick, Spencer still. Spencer taking it all the way to the house. The follow by Watkins is good.
Slingers have to get that second box out on Watkins. He's so good at pursuing the basketball on that offensive end. Fields has to stick that second box out there.
Bounce pass over to Desmond on that right-hand side. That's where they'll start the offense from the side. Alexander now. Fields actually will take that shot. A little bit out of his range. DeWarwick Spencer with the rebound. 5-5 here with a couple minutes gone. DeWarwick Spencer, great acceleration, throwing the ball away.
Come out so far. So if the Slingers don't contest that three, it's going to be a very long night for them.
They've left 2 wide open and escaped. Ball tipped over by Alexander, and out of bounds it goes.
They had Young for the first 2 games, and now Xavier in game 3 now stepping up. He wants a piece of McKinney.
Well, McKinney, not only 25 points that he had, but 13 assists when every time a couple of players would coalesce around him, he would dump it off. A little bit short there. Nice job by John Fields to stay with him. Alexander now off the break. Alexander, Euro step, and he is held up. Both in. 1 out of 2, so 6-5 Singapore. Nice job by Macau to beat the press. Liu downstairs, ball off the mark, oh boy. And Fields gets away with one there through an elbow. Downstairs it goes. Singapore early on here. They averaged 13.7 during the season. Macau best in that category, only averaging 8.9. They had 8 actually last game. Long 3. You were talking about it, Scotty. Just a matter of time. Liu shuts up the crowd.
Yeah, now 2 of 4 for the game. And Liu's been confident in all 3 threes he's taken so far, which is a really good look for Macau to have that big be able to step out and shoot that 3.
Liu, 5 years with Guangzhou in the CBA. Jung gets away from his defender, number 10, Mike McKinney, excuse me. You won't see that very often, getting the step on him. So that will tie it up at 8. McKinney, crossover, still McKinney inside. Fall back jumper off the mark, stepping in to get the rebound. Alexander has to go to the right. Alexander will take himself to the left hand all the way to the basket. He is fouled. He will go
already today. 4-6, which is a really nice look going forward here for the Slingers.
2-point spread now. McKinney working against Alexander. Here's Watkins there available for the screen. He bumps the shoulder of Alexander. Liu off the screen. Gives it up to DeWarwick Spencer. Spencer, long stride, turns, kicks back outside. Wide open look again. Going to be off the mark. And
looking at the Horns action, they step in with the big and help on the diving Watkins. And so he's going to have that shot all game long, and he's going to have to make it.
He has made 1 of 3. Fields, wide open look for him, can't knock it down. Stepping in is Jaron Young to save the day. Second shot from the perimeter, and Fields will line it up again. This time, no mistake from right above the free throw line.
Gotta love that from John Fields, stepping up confidently. They're giving him the shot, and he steps up and shoots it a second time in a row. Very good shot from John Fields.
McKinney weaves to Warwick Spencer from Threesville, got it. So 12-11. This is a team that lives and dies by the three foul. That's number 2 on him, the 6'2" guard, 198 pounds. He averaged 4.7 points a game during the regular season. His post-up move downstairs, there's an offensive foul. McKinney was still there, and he reacted. So first foul on Young. Second team foul on Singapore to Warwick Spencer. Young working on him. Boy, Spencer drills right past him over to Watkins, and what a quick step right around Jaron Young, Scotty.
Yeah, what a dish as well to draw the big over and give it to Watkins, who hammers home on top of Delvin Go.
Young thought about it. Now the crossover. Gets it back outside to Alexander as they'll reset and spread it out. Delvin Go running the baseline. Han Bin in the game now. Alexander splits and goes to the right-hand side. Delvin Go. Big build up on that right. Oh, nice look there by Delvin Go. Watkins ripping down the board. Back comes McKinney. Alexander still shadowing him. Up pops Watkins for the screen. Oh boy, going nice anticipation from McKinney, and get it out of here, says Alex. Off the weak side, came over and got the step, and perfect timing to Warwick Spencer to inbound at McKinney. Alexander still in his pocket. There's a crossover. Tries to break him down off the dribble. Cannot. Watkins on the mismatch here with Delvin Go. Fields comes over for the help. Too strong, but can't get it to fall. Watkins doing everything right except the execution. Acceleration by Alexander. Still Alexander. Finally gets it over to the right-hand side. On him for 3. Yes, count it. Making an impact as he comes into the game. 4 points on one play. Back comes McKinney. Alexander will stay on him. Fields and Watkins doing battle. Boy, a lot of pushing out. Shooter
In Leo's position. So now when they help off of him with Delvin Go at the rim on the diving big, he's going to be wide open to shoot those three-pointers.
Yu is a good shooter. He lost a lot of playing time. Been blocked again. Oh, they're going to say that's a foul on number 25, Liu with 3. Number 20, Ling with 3. King, excuse me, with 3. 3 Slingers have 1 foul each, dumping the ball into Alexander. McKinney working on him. Alexander does not take advantage of the mismatch, and there's a foul on Watt.
11 now checked for the game.
They can live with that, but okay, so another interesting matchup. Oh boy, and there's another foul on Young. That
I think they called 8 seconds there.
So backcourt violation. Good defense, wide open look for Han Bin from 3, going to be well short. Getting there to get his own rebound. Young thought about it. Oh boy, throws it right into the lane. McKinney right there to pick it off. Off to the races they go. Watkins there to clean it up, and underneath the foul. For Slingers, he misses them both. Outlet over to Young. Right side build up. Delvin Go trying to fight for space. Opposite side, Han Bin lines up at 2. Is going to be off the mark again, so he's 1 of 3. McKinney off to the races. Backing up is Alexander. Boy, the ball comes down with it. Nice job by Alexander. Away goes Singapore. Alexander, Han Bin wide open. He passes it up, and that's probably something to do with him missing the other 2 shots, Scotty.
Yeah, he's got to shoot that though. Spaces the floor for the bigs. It's
Fields
really good for
loses
Singapore.
The ball. McKinney picks it up. Back outside to McKinney. Long cross-court pass, throws it into the bleachers.
He hasn't been super productive for being someone like the world, a candidate for the world MVP, and to be only down this much so far is really good for Macau.
Putting the ball on the floor, that was a mistake. Chance to assert himself and take the ball away or sweep it away. Back outside to Larry Liu, who's just checked in. Fields, backup jumper, yes, for 2, and Watkins is going to have to get closer on him. That's twice.
A nice little start.
15.
Nice little start for John Fields. 7 points, 2 rebounds, 3 of 5 from the field.
Warwick Spencer working on Young still. Crossover, there's the screen. Picking him up will be Fields. Spencer, nice hesitation move as he goes to the basket. The leaner.
And he's been all over the world. Cool to see him step in here and be successful in the ABL.
An enviable task of trying to replace Anthony Tucker, who's the architect of this team. Now Mike McKinney's had to step up. Alexander turning the corner. Nice control in the air. Got the got it to fall. Nice job, Alexander. Delvin Go right there for insurance.
Yeah, and they continue to go through Alexander in the post against McKinney, which is a really good idea.
Boy, no backcourt call. The fans wanted that. I'm not so sure. Back out to McKinney. 9 on the shot clock. McKinney still trying to bust through 2 players. Alexander right there. McKinney trying to break him down off the dribble. Back up jumper is going to be long. Nice job by Alexander on defense. Oh boy. Slingers, and why not? This team is as exciting a team in the ABL as there is. Off the dribble, Young fires up a 2. Is going to be short without the follow by Delvin Go, and he finally gets through.
It's great to see Delvin Go on the offensive boards there, getting up over top of the locals from Macau and getting that tip in.
24-17 as he gets away from Young. Spencer, opposite side, shot, 3, yes, and every time. Nathan Yu, that time, the guy, your compatriot, Scotty from Canada, he has sort of been the invisible man in the rotation by Macau, but what a job he did just then. Lined it up, Alexander, and he is fouled. That's what it takes when you do it in playoffs. The coaches start to get confidence in you. 6-point game. Oh, McKinney getting away. The finger roll at the end, and a foul. So, taking it in on the near side, the Macau Black Bears in black. Spencer working against Young. Spencer with all that length. Right hand. Pass across the other side to Nathan Yu. Nice and easy. Wow. Nathan Yu, Scotty. And I tell you what, this guy can let it float.
It's amazing he sat on the bench for so long. Averaging 12 points the first 3 quarters of this season to get DNPs the last 5 games is unbelievable for a player of that quality.
Almost thrown away. Ben to the bench. He had that 1 4-point play, but he's picked up a foul. Out it goes to Young as they spread it out. Larry Liu to the right. Bounce pass over there. Wide open look for 3 is going to be off the mark. So nothing doing for Singapore from beyond the arc still. And back comes Spencer. They trail by 3. Outside again to McKinney. McKinney. Young switches on him now, Scotty. So let's see. He's calling for help. Wants the screen. Turns Young inside out. Back around the horn it goes. Inside Yu, the backup jumper. In and out. Rebound there for Fields. That'll be 5 for him. Back comes Jaren Young. So they give Alexander a break on McKinney and put Young on him. Off the dribble, Alexander is blocked and out of bounds.
Have to love Xavier continuing to attack the basket where Singapore's strength is.
And another, was that a 3 that time? For John Fields, no, only a 2. His foot was on the line, but 3 of 5 from outside, trying his best to get Watkins to come out with him. There's that screen again by Watkins. He's been the danger man. Now Jennings Leong inside the lane. Oh boy, did everything right but finish it off. Got the step on Delvin Go and couldn't finish. All the way down the court it goes to Young. Kick back outside. Fields is feeling it. 2 steps and he is fouled, showing no signs of wanting to do that at the moment. Back to a 6-point lead, matching the biggest lead of the game for the Slingers. McKinney back again. Now Alexander switches back on him. Around the screen of Watkins. There's Fields. Little floater, no good. Oh, what hustle by McKinney on the ground, leading rebounding team in the league. And at 42.5, they have almost a 6 differential over Macau, who is 9th in the league. McKinney back up, going forward, nowhere to go. Long 3 from Watkins, buries it.
And that's the extra possession there. Another 3-pointer that changes the momentum. 29-26 now.
Fields working Watkins, baseline move. He is surrounded and he is fouled.
17th foul shot of the game, 12 of 17 right now. That's with 7 minutes left in the second quarter. That is a ton of foul shots.
Yeah. Macau really no choice. They cannot let Singapore just roll to the basket every time. Still trying to break down Alexander. High off the rim, no good, and down goes, ladies and gentlemen. So back comes Alexander. There's your time. Ung Han Bin out wide to the right. Now he cuts in. Young, who's been the invisible man this quarter so far. Fields trying to find space. Inside there it goes to Delvin Go. Go back outside. Alexander has a look for 3. Back rims that one, stepping in, getting it as Fields again. Fields rumbles to the basket. Yes! John Fields! It would be a fight between these 2 big men to decide it. So far that has been the case. 5-point game. McKinney. He's been held to 4 points by the defense of Alexander. He evades Alexander that time. Now Alexander back in the picture. Long three, back rim that time. Fields chases it down. Nice job and a foul. They could have called him for the intentional foul, but discretion is the better part of valor. Back comes Singapore. So that's 3 team fouls now on Macau. Singapore, you have to draw one. There's Fields again, rotating the ball to Ung Han Bin. Build-up's on that left side. Now it transfers over to the right. Alexander on the low post. What do we have here? Traveling. So Nathan Yu will inbound it. Token Singapore resistance. Alexander picking up McKinney at half court. There's the screen thrown by Lai, who's just checked in the game. McKinney busting through 2 players off to Watkins. 20, Derek King with 3. Boy, ball, dangerous. 9 points again. Young to inbound it. Alexander, still Alexander. Out to Young, had to scrape it off the floor. Quickly the double team. Kick back outside. Boy, Young for some reason doesn't want to take the ball. What a pass inside to Delvin Go. What a pass. No look pass. Bounce pass inside by Young.
That's the aggression you like from Jaren Young. They're going right into the gap of the zone. Nice little drop pass. Nice put in for Delvin Go there for his 5th point of the game.
Spencer, he's been quiet lately. Bumping, grinding. Watkins is going to be short with the hook. Delvin Go with another rebound. Go now with 5 points. Ung Han Bin from 3, Phil, yes!
It was Nathan Yu, and so it's a real tough challenge for him right now.
Spencer, he is somebody else who can change the complexion of the game in a hurry. Young working on him. Ooh, crunching screen there. Freeing up to Warwick Spencer, and he'll roll to the basket. Young got his teeth rattled that time on that screen. Fields, he's had the hot hand. Young now. Delvin Go with Yu fronting him. Alexander on that right-hand side looking for the entry pass to Fields. Opposite side it goes. Wide open look for Ung Han Bin. Again, rising and getting the rebound out of bounds. It goes.
On him, getting a little tip on the ball. Now they get a second possession here.
So 4:38 to go here in the second quarter. Rotation into Young. Singapore spreads it. Nice screen thrown there on Spencer by Delvin Go. He'll rotate to the high post. And holding on inside.
39 points a game, or in specific games this year, and just didn't come off looking to shoot that. We needed Jaren Young as attacking for the Slingers.
38-31. Macau on the comeback trail, and another great screen there by number 11, Lay. The Warwick Spencer from way downtown off the mark. Alexander scuffs it up, gives it over to Young. Young going to left hand and loses it in the lane. Back comes McKinney and company. Singapore doing a good job of getting back. Bounce pass inside. Cut off by position. Down went Watkins. Underneath the basket. Can't get it to fall, but takes a fortuitous bounce. Spencer behind the screen for 3. No good. Boy, dodging the bullet again. Young pouncing on it for the rebound. Off to Fields. Fields. Right hand. Alexander fighting for space. Spencer doing a good job on Alexander, but he gets around one defender and the other can't get around him. Kick back outside. McKinney now on the run. Gets it to Spencer. Spencer fires up a long 3. Yes! And you were wondering when that was going to start happening. 38-34 to Warwick Spencer.
Averages, like you said, Chuck. The best shooting team in the league is now 12 of 31 from the floor, so they're going to start making shots eventually. It's going to happen.
Fields. Young. Build up on that right-hand side. Good interior defense by Macau. Trying to turn the corner is Go. Bumping, grinding, puts it up, can't get it. Alexander fighting for it, and he will.
The game, a lot of contact down there, but it's consistent on both sides, so it's good to see.
Young. Young only with 4 points here in the first half. Gets free and knocks the ball's knocked away again. Jaren Young. And all the way to the other end. Tip back again. Great defense, great recovery by Ung Han Bin. Outlet pass downstairs to Fields. Foul, count it, and 1.
What a sequence for the Slingers. Block on one end by Delvin Go, a transition layup and 1 for John Fields.
Well, so Jaren Young giveth and taken away. Here he is. Check that pass, a no-looker downstairs. Perfect pass into John Fields. The foul on Lai K. Tong. And for Lai, that will be his first. Jaron Young is going to have to get with it on the offensive end, Scotty. That's twice he's thrown the ball away. Instead of taking shots himself, for some reason, he doesn't not want to take a shot. And they need his offense, but he makes up for it on that outlet pass to Fields for the N1.
Yeah, and he's so important to this basketball team. And he has 4 turnovers today, but he has the ability, he's a momentum player. As soon as he gets it going, he can turn around in 2 seconds. And
Macau with the ball, 1:35 to go.
Again, this full court press from Alexander has really bothered McKinney today. Usually he's used to bringing the ball up and getting straight into the ball screen action, and it's tired him out, and he hasn't liked it. You can tell he hasn't liked that contact and the physicality.
Watkins, team foul on Singapore. Checking it on the far side will be McKinney. McKinney yo-yoing around one screen inside, rises and fires for 2, and it was good. So that 42-38 now. Singapore with 1:10 to go here in the second quarter. It's been 4, 6, 7, 8 points whole afternoon. Fields trying to get free of Watkins. What a battle they're having there. Ung-Han Ben for a 3 is off the mark. Foul on Ung-Han. He's been a guy that you can depend on for 18, 20 points, 6 or 7 assists, 4 or 5 rebounds game after game. Oh boy, knocked away. Silly play there. Alexander will have to let it go. So, 1-point game, 42-41 should be the score, not 42-38. That is up on your screen. So 1-point game with 32.1. So opportunity here for Macau, if they can get a stop here, to go in the dressing room with an unlikely lead. Fields downstairs going to Alexander. Alexander from behind is hit. Oh, great play by Go. He can't finish it though. Up in the air and coming away with it is Warwick Spencer. 16 seconds to go. Picked off by Ung-Han Ben. Nice job filling the lane. Larry Liu now. Slingers will play for the last shot. Bounce pass to Delvin Go. Tries to turn the corner. McKinney with the foul right.
Wiggle around in the middle there, and him and Spencer with 20 points combined. That's a tough matchup right there.
Okay, Spencer, talking about Spencer with the ball now, launches a rocket of a 3 off the mark. So Singapore has been very impressive for Macau. You got to be impressed with their defense on the inside. That was supposed to be a forte of Singapore.
Yeah, they've done a really good job so far, and hopefully they continue to bang like they've done in the first half, and this is going to be another entertaining basketball game.
Young, they're trying to get him off. He finished the first half with only 4 points. So look for them to try and get him back in the offensive flow. Alexander off the screen of Fields, finding Young. Young around the dribble, rises and fires for 2 off the mark. Getting the rebound, Delvin Go. Young around the back, kick back outside, wide open look for 3. Yes! Desmond O, his first bucket of the game.
That's off another offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound by Delvin Go, kicked out, and there's Desmond O, the veteran, stepping up to hit that 3.
47-41 now. Lead is doubled. Watkins playing with 2 fouls. Fields is on him. To Warwick Spencer and Young, and off balance shot. Ooh, McKinney. Circus shot there, leaning backwards for a 3.
McKinney getting to go now. 11 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds.
Alexander running over his defender. Count it. Yes, no foul at all. And technically, the 2 count it for Alexander, and then he gets the 1-shot technical. King now with 4 fouls. Spencer working against Young, and one of the reasons why Young has probably not fared as well as he normally does on offense is having to guard that man right there, to Warwick Spencer, who goes right around him, Scotty, for an easy 2.
What a game he's had. 16 points now, 6 of 12 from the field, and it's all coming downhill off that ball screen for Warwick Spencer.
Oh, he just hit the big 3 a moment ago. 50-46. Long 3 is off the mark for John Fields. So 50-46, not 48, as your monitor says. Warwick off the screen again. Delvin Go got the separation. 2 is no good. Fields right there with the outlet, but picked off by Nathan Yu. Good play by Yu. Looked like the ball sort of slipped off of Macau, knocking at the door again. Fields next to Alexander. Gives it up to O, fighting for position. Whoa, look at that battle going on downstairs. Entry pass to Young. Young, kick back outside. Wide open look for the X-Man. Going to be short with that. Young skies get the rebound. Puts the ball on the floor, and
Jaron Young is a positive thing for the Singapore Slingers.
Great move to the basket.
Special contributor for the Slingers, one of the best defenders in the league, one of the best athletes in the league. For him to go out this early with 4 fouls in the third quarter, this could be problems for the Slingers.
Ball down on the floor, lead pass and thrown away by Fields. Picked up by Nathan McKinney dancing in the lane, back up jumper. Can't get it to fall. Watkins there to clean it up, but off his floor with that sliver of a lead, 50-48. But more importantly, without one of their floor leaders, Jaron Young, who is on the bench with 4. Desmond O getting away. Has the ball blocked away, but he had the presence of mind to get it over to Ung-Han Ben. Fields coming over for the screen. Rolling to the basket is Alexander. Off balance shot is no good. Picked up inside by number 11. That is Lay. Back comes Spencer and company. Chance to tie it or go ahead right here. Eating up Ung-Han Ben. Spencer again getting around Fields, but the ball taken away by Fields, looking for somebody to get it to. Finally gets it Ung-Han Ben. Back over to Alexander. Outlet pass, and the third time in the last 4 possessions, Singapore throws it away. McKinney, Spencer, wide open look for the lead. Off the mark.
Singapore has 13 turnovers now. They've done such a good job defensively. They're working so hard on defense. They need to take care of that basketball on the other end.
And holding on, that will go.
Then Fields with 18 points and 7 to 10. Alexander with 11 points right now. It's going to have to go. The action's going to have to go through those 2 guys for the Slingers to be successful.
Getting away from one defender. Checking him is Nathan Alexander, there's the screen. Alexander inside, rotates, wide open look for Fields. Can't knock it down that time. 1 and out. So you sort of feel the momentum shifting, Scotty. Spencer, still Spencer, dump pass back outside. Wide open look from Threesville. Can't get it to fall. Watkins trying to corral it. Can't. Right in the hands of Ung. Now Alexander accelerating. Left hand getting around McKinney. Over the look pass over to Delvin Go, who finishes. Nice job by Delvin Go to show and make himself available for that pass.
What a pass, like you said, by Xavier Alexander. Draws the help, all of a sudden bounce pass, and Delvin Go finishing at the rim for his 9th point of the game.
Spencer has his pocket picked by Desmond O. A little bit too ambitious there. Alexander bumping, grinding, over to O again. O thought about it, back outside again to Fields. Fields 1 foot on the line. Downstairs to Alexander. McKinney working on him. See how they do with the mismatch. Back outside again. He was triple team. Alexander again puts the ball up, no good. Underneath, ball picked up by McKinney. Great interior defense exhibited there by Macau. There's a 2 by Spencer. Great wherewithal to him. Desmond O went to the floor. Spencer gathers himself and calmly strokes it in. 52-50.
And the composure that Spencer showed throughout this series after coming off a year breakout, his 19th point of the game, now 6 rebounds on 6 of 14. Well, what a game he's played so far.
It is 52-50, not 52-48, and kicking the
contested shots for Desmond O and for Hanbin.
They'll have to knock them down. Desmond O lurking up top, gets the ball, swings it over to Ung-Han Ben. Downstairs it goes, like we talked about. Back outside again. Ung trying to find some space, has his pocket picked, but luckily full court pressure by Singapore. Desmond O drawing Spencer. Spencer turns him in around. Back outside it is to McKinney. McKinney, Watkins, that long hook is going to fall for a tie basket there. 52-52. Watkins, his first bucket here in the third quarter. We're down to under 4 minutes. Alexander Fields ahead of him, looking for the screen, and gets it inside the lane. He goes, and he is hacked as he goes in.
Going into the fourth quarter here.
So they'll try and survive this third quarter. Maybe they get Jaron Young back in the game in the fourth quarter. Full court pressure. Watkins, that's the guy you don't want dribbling, but that's the guy you do there. Beating everybody back down the court. Spencer can't get it to fall. Watkins with it. Turns, fires, got it, and one. And the momentum has turned full circle. Alexander down that left-hand side. He's got Fields to his right. Covering him is McKinney. Alexander stepping through. Ball thrown away. Now knocked away by Spencer all the way down court. Nice job by
their end. And coming off that ball screen, Xavier Alexander was hit 3 or 4 times before he'd release that basketball.
Watkins. Fields will pick him up. Got a mismatch down. Look at the Warwick Spencer. Desmond O trying like crazy to cover him. Fronting him. Watkins with a long 3. Fight for the rebound. Spencer gets it. Kick back outside. With the ball. Opposite side. Spencer from 3. Yes!
He's taking over the basketball game right now. 22 points, 8 of 17, and another 3-pointer for Spencer on the kick.
So 4-point lead now for Macau. Taking control of this game. Downstairs to Alexander. Fields trying to pop through, he cannot. Alexander runs into a wall, off-balance shot, no good. The follow by Alexander or by Fields.
John
and
Fields
Alexander
again.
just willing it inside, Scotty.
Great a take by Xavier Alexander. John Fields in the tip and 8 at 12, 20 points. And the Slingers, you have to admire their resiliency with their third import on the bench right now.
Where he will stay probably for the next 3 minutes. McKinney's getting away from Alexander. That has to do with Alexander. He has been draping him since the word go. Back up to a 4-point lead from Macau. 2:11 to go here in the third quarter. And Alexander trying to bull his way inside. That one home somehow, some way. So 60-59 on the 3-point play. Boy, almost losing it is Spencer. Spencer with the right hand. McKinney, Alexander, and on McKinney. There's the screen. And losing the ball, but a kick.
McKinney getting back in that lane.
Okay, under 2 minutes to go. McKinney. Ung-Han Bin on him. McKinney and Alexander, there's the screen. The mismatch rolling off the screen is number 11, Lay. Long three by McKinney's off the mark. Leaning way back on that attempt. There was nobody around him. Alexander, chance now for the Slingers to take their first lead in a little while. Wide open look. Desmond, for 3, no good. Right into the hands of DeWarwick Spencer, who had the lanes closed down. Spencer. Boy, some nervous hands right now. Way downstairs it goes. Alexander. Singapore survives. Very much in doubt at the moment. Watkins. Fields on him. Kick back outside. Lai. McKinney. Delve and go. Still delve and go. Here comes Alexander underneath. They got the mismatch they want to know. Blocked away by Ung-Han Bin. What a defensive play by Ung-Han Bin. Outlet pass. Back out to Fields. Alexander downstairs. He's got a mismatch there. 3 players coalesce on him. Watch out. Ung-Han Bin catch and shoot. Well short that time. Ball on the floor. Picked up by Hu. Fields with it. Alexander traipses through the lane. He has 3 players on him. It's obvious the strategy. They're not going to let the X-Man beat them. McKinney. Catch up around the screen goes Alexander. Still Alexander cuts off the corner. Watkins down low, turns, fires, way off the mark. Rebound by Delvin Go. Back comes Alexander. Singapore can play for the last shot here in the third quarter. Fields wants the ball. He's got Watkins on him. 7 seconds. Fields. Back outside. Alexander from Threesville off the mark, and that will do it. So the Bears.
Jaron Young's back in the game now, and has that fine balance right now. He can't pick up his 5th, but he has to be aggressive. He's only taken 5 shots today, 4 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds, and that's very unlike Jaron Young.
And going right at Jaron Young with success. Burly figure of John Fields downstairs. Ung-Han Bin. Young. Kick back outside. Ung thought about it. Back over to Young again. Young, Alexander looking on that left-hand side. 3 on the shot clock. Fields, or Young lets it go from Threesville. Yes.
That's the Jaron
62.
Young.
That's the Jaron Young we were talking about.
Yeah, aggressive, confident, not hesitant. Steps up and hits a massive 3-pointer to tie the game here.
Russell Lowe way up on DeWarwick Spencer. And trying to handle Watkins. He'll try and front him. Dumping it downstairs. Watkins, oh boy, turns Russell Lowe around, but he stepped
for the start of the 4th, and it'd be a tie game here. You'd have to be happy with them going forward here in the 4th quarter.
So Singapore downstairs, it goes to Young again. He does have a mismatch. Covering him is Leong, and a foul, and that'll send one team that will kill you from the perimeter. But I'll tell you, all bets off the board today. Remember, Macau had the worst defensive, the 9th worst defense in the league, but not today. They have forced 21 Singapore turnovers, and they have done a lot of that work from inside. Oh boy, nice little lead pass, freeing up DeWarwick Spencer as he gets away from his marker. So 64 apiece now. Alexander down that left-hand side. Ung-Han Bin trots into view. Now they'll switch. Young downstairs again, working on Spencer. Young, still Young. Alexander, the little One-handed rope to the basket for two, so 66-64.
You said it, Chuck. Getting Jaron Young involved in the game, getting him through the post. He makes a great read there, Xavier Alexander, and just having him involved is helping the Slingers here.
Well, I like the way they're posting him downstairs. Now, if he can just play within himself on defense. McKinney, wide open look from three. Yes, number 25. That is Liu Zihao, the CBA veteran, and the Bears. But that 1 point lead again, that's what it was at the end of the third quarter. Downstairs it goes, holding on as Spence checking back into the game. He'll check in for Delvin Go. There's Young, Low, very active usually on the defensive end, offensive end. Alexander looking for somewhere to throw it. Boy, so bounce pass inside, and there's that mismatch again. Now they've got you on him, actually, on Young. Here comes a double team. Sliding out, gets the ball over to Fields, who's outside. Now downstairs they dump it to Alexander. Rises and fires from Twosville, no good. Watkins with the rebound. So opportunity now for McKinney and company to add to their lead. We dip it down around the 7-minute mark off the screen. Russell Lowe, now he'll go home to heck with Watkins. Way off the mark that time. Nice interior defense by Singapore. Alexander free down the other end. Finger roll, can't get it to fall, but he's fouled. Around we go, fourth lead change. Ball in the hands of McKinney again. Alexander working him. Spencer with the screen. Young, now he will draw McKinney. Let's see if they go back to him. Boy, getting a step back outside McKinney. Young, dump down pass to Watkins. Watkins loses control of it. 4 on the shot clock. Watkins going to have to back up and shoot it. Can't get it to fall. Up in the air it goes. McKinney gets to it first. Fresh shot clock for Macau. McKinney and the reach-in foul.
Their defensive possession.
Second team foul by Singapore, but more importantly, Alexander with 4 fouls. Young with 4 fouls. Bumped off the screen there. McKinney getting the ball. Nice little hesitation move and back to a 1 point lead. Nice job there by Lai to hold up. Let the defender breeze by. Downstairs it goes to Young one more time. DeWarrick on him. Still Young, trying to turn the corner. Gets it inside. Oh, beautiful look pass there. And nice job by Russell Lowe, lurking on the baseline.
You said the super sub with a little putback there, a little dump down there. Young's 5th assist of the game. Really nice to see him have a good fourth quarter here.
McKinney all alone, takes it to the basket, gets it to Watkins. Watkins rims it in. So 71-7. So Singapore called on to make yet another stop. DeWarrick, McKinney. Alexander, remember, playing with 4 fouls. He cannot chase too hard. Fields, nice job by Fields. Watkins. Spencer, still Spencer, turning Young inside out. Watkins from way downtown is going to be off the mark.
1 second left on the shot clock there. And to make that call to get another possession for Macau is,
so
I don't know.
No 3-point shooting attempt. McKinney again. Dumping the ball inside. Lai gets tied up by John Fields. John Fields just enough time to get downstairs, but that's a 4th team foul actually. So Fields coming into play. Young again on that low post. Spencer, who he gets around. Spencer, yes! What a drop step move there by Young.
Jaron Young now with 11 points, 4-7. He's got a little bounce in his step, working through him in the post. Great move by Jaron Young.
Under 5 minutes to go. Round 1 defender, over comes Young. Jumper is no good. Underneath and a foul, and that 22. Back comes Alexander and company. Fields to his left. Young still on that low post, working against DeMarcus or DeWarrick. Turns, back up. Can't get that to go. In fact, that was partially blocked by DeWarrick. Spencer, I think. A little bit ambitious there for Young. McKinney again. Remember, playing with 4 fouls, as is Alexander. There's the screen. Picking him up is Desmond O. Nice job by O. Back to McKinney again. Back outside. Ooh, a long 3. Going to be off the mark. And stepping in to Piven to go here. Lai. McKinney. Lai is free off the screen down low. Russell Lowe comes in to pick him up. McKinney still yo-yoing down that right-hand side. Trying to get Alexander up in a 20 that time by Macau.
Great defense by Singapore there. Xavier Alexander up in McKinney's grill. Forced him into 10 dribbles and a shot clock violation.
Entry pass again to Young as he turns. Fields, he's been hitting that all day. Not this time though. The follow by Alexander. The tip again. Singapore up by 2.
Xavier Alexander, 22 now in the game. 6 assists, 8 rebounds. What a game from Xavier, just wheeling his team to try and get into the semifinals here.
Young trying to chase Spencer. Off the dribble comes Delvin Go. Spencer, he'll get in between him. Spencer rolls to the basket. Easy 2 for him. That'll tie it at 74.
He's so smooth, Chuck. 28 points now, and he has that change of pace dribble that allows him to get to the rim whenever he wants.
Young. Spencer causing that contact. Fields trying to reach in. Ooh, there's an offensive foul.
Yeah.
Moving screen in the old days, they would have called it. Young again, still Young. Yo-yoing down that right-hand side. The kick to Fields. Fields wheeling and dealing downstairs and foul there.
4 of 30 from the line, 30 foul shots, and that's kept them in this game and given them this 2-point lead going down the stretch here.
Back comes Spencer, and he has been the guy with the plan here in the fourth quarter. Young. Spencer nowhere to throw it to. Ball on the floor. Picked up by who? Alexander, and out of bounds. So 2:25. Spencer again, working on Young. Bounce pass through. Wow, that was a dangerous pass. Watkins now working against Field. 24-second bodies occur when you can flood that paint area when Young gets the ball. Let's see if they go straight back to that again. They've had success with it. Yes, they do. So Young flying through is Alexander. Spencer again. Here comes Watkins. Back down to Young. Spencer again. Now he fronts him. Comes back up. Forces the ball. The tip again. Oh, who was that? Xavier Alexander.
And that's Alexander over the top of you. You's guarding Alexander right now, and that's 2 tip-ins in the last 4 minutes for Xavier for his 24th point of the game.
So 4-point lead. Spencer, still Spencer, flips the ball up, knocked out.
Here in the fourth quarter.
Spencer to check it in to McKinney. Alexander on him. Doesn't want to foul. Oh boy, there's a push by Alex Young. So let's see if Young will take over the point now. Young will have to be the point man for Singapore. See if he's up to the task. Down low he goes. Slight hitch. Fields back outside to Young. Young. Inside it goes. Ong Han Bin for 2. No good. Fields with the rebound. Downstairs it goes to Delvin Go, who's tied up, and turnover. McKinney goes to the basket and 1. And there the other members of their team get it over to Fields. Fields Watkins on him and back outside to Young. 9 on the shot clock. Young, still Young. Young inside he goes, gets it. No, he does not. The ball is free and McKinney comes in with it. Under a minute to go, and back come Macau. Singapore has to have a stop right now. Spencer rotating the ball over to the left. 7 on the shot clock. They're looking for McKinney. Spencer off the dribble. Slides the ball over to the right. It's going to be short, and 24-second violation, and Singapore will get it back with 30 seconds to go.
Surprisingly, they have Nathan Yu on Jaron Young again.
Back out to Young. He will be the guy called upon now, him or Fields. 12 on the shot clock, about 7 seconds differentiation, and Young finishes it up.
On the ball screen, so 5 shooters out there for Macau.
So here we go. Season Desmond O. McKinney. 12 seconds. McKinney will try and break it down off the dribble. Still McKinney stops, pops for 2. Can't get it to fall. Rebound fought for. Off the mark it goes, and on the baseline it goes. So here we go. The whole season right here. Jaron Young. Got to get it up. They do. Into the hands of John Field.
To the top here, McKinney going to the corner.
Leong to throw it in. McKinney, still McKinney, fires up a long 3. That's going to be off the mark.